Alright, now that we have AJ turned over, so we're going to work on the front. On her front, we're going to start here on the legs, on both sides. We're going to come up, we're going to work on the abdomen, then we're going to come to the arms, the hands, and the neck. So, let's get started here. Keep her draped good. Down. Did a good job painting your toenails there, AJ.
Thanks.
Try to go the whole length of the leg. Get it nice and oiled so that you don't pull the skin as you go. A lot of times I like to take and just kind of bounce the leg a little bit. It looks like it'd be kind of annoying, but actually it makes the muscles settle out really fast. Just try to get each one of the toes and just kind of give them a little pull, a little shake. All right, now we're going to start on AJ's other side. Once again, we're going to get things lubricated up here so that we get a nice slide on the skin. The nice thing about coconut oil is that it actually absorbs into the skin really fast and doesn't just sit on top of the skin like a lot of oils do. It's very good for the skin. And if you get a little too much, just keep rubbing it and it'll just drift right in. And if you happen to get it on your sheets or your clothing, it will wash off. So once again, we're go up the IT band, check things out. Come up to quads. Work them. Whenever you work muscles that you work in the direction that they naturally go, they respond very well. So just running the lengths here. If you do some cross friction, like going against them, it tends to be a little more uncomfortable, but in some cases you have to do it, especially if you have some trigger points in there that you want to get rid of. Oh, I can see you're a little sensitive there. Look at that. Always watch your client. Like when I come up here, even though you see how AJ just pulled away from me? That means it's uncomfortable, even though she doesn't want to say it, so I should know enough to stop doing that. But sometimes if I'm after a bad spot, I don't stop.
I know.
Whenever you work with somebody that does a lot of injury work, it kind of just bugs them to leave something undone.
Yeah.
So you think, well, I'll just sneak back and do a little something there, and she'll never know it, and she always does. Pull the leg up. Keep things nice and tucked. Once again, stabilize the foot by sitting, just barely sitting on it. Try to go the length. Go like this. Pull up. A lot of times the flat of your arm works really well. where the fingers are a little more pinpoint, flat of your arm actually can lay down quite a bit of pressure over a large area. It's not quite as aggressive. Shake it out a little bit here. All right. Pull up, just cover it. There. I can tell by putting my fingers right here on the knees, right above the patella, and I can tell her hips are nice and straight because my fingers are straight. If they were off, I'd have one up and one down. Nice movement to her feet. Alrighty, okay. Now the next thing we're going to work on is we're going to work on the abdomen, and that basically lays, you take from AJ's ribs where they end to right above where, if you have imaginary saw belt on AJ, kind of right above the hips. This is the place we're going to be working. We've draped AJ so nothing shows. Come down, keep our draping just above the hips. Come up just a little bit. We're actually using a pillowcase as a draping. It's referred to as a breast drape.